we've got a new event in NHL 20 Hockey Ultimate Team where, yikes, all heavy hitter player items have boosted checking and durability. Two stats I couldn't care less about. And all heavy hitter players are tough. The hell does that mean? Probably have higher stats in places like aggressiveness or strength, shot blocking, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go through all of the different cards that were released, all the different things that you can do in this event, and we'll see if our initial opinion is the same after we have reviewed everything. Let me know what you guys think of this event. If you like the event, be sure to leave a dislike on the video. The opposite, of course, is true as well. So here are a bunch of different cards that were added thanks to the Heavy Hitters event. These are available for 1 week only. Much like the previous event, it's a mix of past, present, and future stars, ranging between 81 and 88 overall. That, not important. This not really a part of the Heavy Hitter event, but it takes place at about the same time, so I figured I'd mention it. The competitive seasons for this week is you're forced to use 75 overall goalies, two of the shortest goalies in the game. It's called the Top Shelf Snipes competitive season because you'll probably be scoring a lot of goals. It'll feel like an empty net half the time. Hut Rivals was also released. If you guys want more information about that, check out my other video. Link is in the description talking about the new update to NHL 20. All right, I guess let's start with Hut Challenges, where you can win an 84 overall Dion Phaneuf, which is good. I mean, it's better than like the 80 overall card that we had before. 84, it actually can be on the lineup of a lot of people starting off in the game. Challenges themselves go for 2 weeks, like the other ones. You have the weekday challenges for those hitter collectibles, heavy hitter collectibles to get the Dion Phaneuf. And then 10 challenges here, where they're going to give you a bunch of coins and untradeable packs. Let's see if there's anything different. We got monthly collectible, coins, base pack, mini pack, monthly collectible, premium pack. And then you have a healing pack. A healing pack. That's your reward for completing the 10th challenge. You get a whole bunch of healing consumables, injury cards. Yeah, I know that we're running low on those cards, but they don't go for anything. You're not gonna get anything good out of this. No, maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it has like a guaranteed 80 plus overall player or something. After that, let's check out the store. We got 3 different type of packs. They look like the same ones we always get. We got the starter pack where it gives a guaranteed heavy hitters player item, which you don't want. Those cards probably don't look that great because heavy hitters tend to be the cheapest cards. They're not fast. They don't have good shots, but that's okay. We'll check it out anyway. You also get a guaranteed gold collectible, which again, if you plan on using the gold collectible and not selling it, this could be a decent pack. You have the Heavy Hitters Ultra Pack, 25 items, including at least 10 player items with at least 6 gold players. Let's see what's inside for the giggles. Maybe there's good stuff here. Maybe there's bad stuff. We got Stuart Percy. We got Team of the Week Granick, 74 overall. That's nothing. 81 overall Josh Bailey. And looking at the top, yeah, there's not going to be anything good back here because they're all just red circles. The only good card was this Josh Bailey, according to the top left part of my screen. For 8K, you get a Heavy Hitters Recovery Pack. This pack contains at least 5 players, 3 gold, so that's at least 3K, plus 2 contracts and 2 healing items. I mean, Minnesota Wild, Nielsen, I'm not going to get anything good here. I mean, yeah, they're correct. I did get 3 gold players and then 3 non-gold players. Got contracts, got 3 injury cards, 2 contracts, and a jersey. Here's the untradeable 2 goalie cards for the competitive season. Let's see just how bad they are. They're 75 overall. I don't know what Bredeur's stats are. 5'7", yeah. 83 aggression, and all those stats are in the 70s. Wrecking Crew, though, nice. Darren Pang, even shorter, even higher aggression. Stats about the same. That is pretty bad. Good luck. Have fun. Next, let's take a look at the sets which involve gold collectibles. I didn't click on that set, but whatever. Like before, 50 gold players for a gold collectible, 1 heavy hitter collectible for a 33% chance of a random heavy hitter card. This is the worst time to use it, I imagine. 3 gold collectibles for a choice of 1 of 3. That's about like 150k that you're putting in for a choice. And it could be a choice of like low 80 overall cards. I'd pass on that. For 10 gold collectibles, we get your choice of 1 of 5 master set items. for 500k-ish, and they're gonna be untradeable. Alright, now the cards themselves. Let's take a look at the Master Set players, see if they're any good. Ryan Reeves is up for a 6'1", not particularly tall. Looks like these players are gonna have the heavy hitter synergies. 2 points in that. Like before, they're adding synergies into the game with these events, but they're not particularly good synergies. So the heavy hitter synergy is a player synergy that requires 4 points and gives a +4 in body checking, strength, and defensive awareness. Something else to consider here, we now have had, 3 straight events where it's just been 90 overall cards. Will that pattern continue? Would that mean that the gold collectibles get cheaper? Because maybe they just want players to make Master Set players to not have the best cards in the game, but rather to have pretty decent cards. Later on, when those gold collectibles get cheaper, players could have easier access to get better mid-range players. Something to think about. He's got a lot of stats in the high 90s that's supposed to make him tough, like fighting. Very important stat that does nothing. Not great whatsoever in puck control. I guess he's got the skating, which is fine, but his shooting stats could be way better. Darren McCarty, he's got a lot of stats in the upper 90s that help with the intangibles, such as awareness and body checking, fighting. I mean, yeah, that's great and all if you want to be doing any of that. However, shooting, puck control, even skating, they're pretty bad. At 6'1", he's not that special. But you know, he's an enforcer. What do you really expect? Chris Chelios, right defenseman. Speed's not that great. Shooting, his slap shot, the one that matters the most for a defenseman. His puck control, I mean, they're okay, but they could be better for a card that you're probably going to spend over 500k on. A lot of those intangibles in the low 90s. And then fighting durability, 99. Wow, that's great. Body checking, 99. Not particularly exciting. Thread and needle, one-timer synergy. And they're okay. It could be better. But again, heavy hitters, what do you expect? To have the X-Factor synergy? Yeah, okay. Jake Muzzin could have the X-Factor synergy. No, he doesn't. Well, this card's looking way better than the other cards. 6'3", he's tall, he's fast. Shot could be better, but he's got the stats to lay out a big hit and play defensively rather decently. So yeah, so far he takes the cake as the best card out of the bunch. Tom Wilson's the last card, 6'4". And yeah, it looks like, I mean, his skating is okay, his shooting a little okay. When it comes to this card, it's not a terrible card. It's just, well, it could be better. Seems like the kind of card where it could be like a 87, 88 overall, but no, it's a 90 overall because of all those 99s and the useless stats. Well, yeah, so the Master Set players are not interesting. I would not go after them whatsoever. In the meantime, that should probably raise the prices of the other Master Set players because they remain the best cards in the game. Like this Niedermeyer, 500k. I wish I had 500k right now. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. After that, we have heavy hitters Chris Chelios. You can upgrade your icon Chelios here. So he'll go from an 87 to a 90 overall with 6 gold collectibles. Man, if you really love Chelios, sure. Otherwise, no. It's like 300k for a +3 increase in his stats. Here's where you trade 5 of your heavy hitter collectibles, the daily challenge collectibles, for a Dion Phaneuf base item? What? Why the hell would I want the base item and not the heavy hitter item? Okay. And then if you trade in Dion Phaneuf's base item along with healing items, you mean the healing items that there aren't a whole lot of? You can get 1 of 4 heavy hitting Phaneufs? What? How many healing items? How many gold players? What? You're crazy, EA. You're crazy. 23, 24 gold players. 5 healing items. These are mine. I have 50 of them. Hell yeah. But for everyone else, I mean, they're only going for like 150, 200. It looks like they're up to 450, 300. People recently selling it for. I don't know, but who would want to spend all of their gold player cards for an 84 overall? That's the part I don't understand. If it was for the challenges, the challenge collectibles, sure, 84 overall is great. Now it's awful. I would not go for it. I wouldn't even do those challenges. I mean, unless you, like, want to get a 1-minute challenge out of the way for an objective. Alternatively, you can trade in his base item along with healing items and heavy hitters for a choice. Wait, what? Oh, that is if you don't want to get the collectibles. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a little bit more understandable. This is okay. 5 healing items. Let's say 300 each. That's 1,500 plus the challenge collectibles. So you're just not getting it outright. You still need to get a normal damn Fanoof. Don't have one. Are these even going for anything? Man, if someone's scooping them up, like, come on. They can't be worth that much. He's not even around on the auction house. Good luck trying to get a damn Fanoof. Or is it Dion Fanoof? Whatever. Also, they've added a section here for sunsets. Everyone's favorite from previous years. They had this in the game earlier where you can trade your injured Nolan Patrick fantasy item card for an Oscar Lindblom fantasy hockey item, who probably won't be doing any better, like I mentioned before. Looks like you can trade in your Jeremy Roenick, his master icon card, with gold collectibles for the master set player 90 overall card. Same idea with Yzerman, except for 4 gold collectibles. We have Gretzky with 2 gold collectibles, and Messier with 1 gold collectible. Now the heavy hitter cards themselves, these ones are going to be better just because there's more of them. They're going to be cheaper. So I think they're going to play for a better place. Like this Tyler Myers that we're not looking at yet because we're looking at Clutterbuck. 5'11", he's short. Oh God. I guess he has the speed to keep up with the other players. But that body checking on a short player, that means nothing. I just noticed that these cards will all have 2 points in heavy hitter. So that's a good thing. It won't take a whole lot to activate that synergy. Yeah, not a great card. Tyler Myers, I think, is a great card. Yeah, 6'8", and he's fast. I do like this card, but the price, $25K, is that his normal price? Like, is everyone selling him for $25K? Yeah, I'd watch out for this card when people are selling him. They could sell him for a cheap price, and you could sell him again for $10K, it looks like. Seems like a pretty good card, pretty good defenseman to have starting out. Why? Because he's super tall, and he's got the speed to go along with it. It's not like a big guy that takes a while to get going. No, he's gonna be going. He's going to be going places, probably into the opponent. So I really like this card. Just, if you have a team full of 85-plus overalls, well, you don't have a use for this card. But if he was a higher overall, this would be a very desirable card. Could have been one of the best in the game, actually. Terry O'Reilly wasn't around to watch you play, but that's okay. We can still judge you on your stats. For an 87 overall, you're slow. Sorry. 83 agility means you can't turn very fast. Your shooting's actually pretty decent. I like that. 90 power, 86 accuracy. Okay, that's fine. His intangibles get a big buff, like Bufflin, but not really. But otherwise, yeah, not a great card. Marty McSorley with the Magician card, 82 acceleration, big turnoff. He's a defenseman enforcer. Oh, he is definitely enforcing his crappy stats on me right now. He's got 470s and the dude's in his 80s. Yeah, I'd probably pass on this card too. Tanev, 81 overall. Feels just like the first 81 overall that we looked at. Cal Clutterbuck pretty much has very identical stats, similar height. Yeah, that doesn't mean a whole lot. He's Cal Clutterbuck material. Probert, 84 overall, 6'3", 88 balance. That's good. I suppose that's good. Hard to knock over. Rest of his stats, not so interesting. Nicholas Cronwall, 88 overall. Ooh. Just because he's Nicholas Cronwall, of course. Fast defenseman, can body check. Can't shoot all that well, though. But yeah, the only turnoff for me on this card is the fact that he's an 88 overall. Which means, well, he should be better than this. But we're not going to get a better Nicholas Cronwall. So definitely for the Red Wings fans, for nobody else. Ed Belfour, 88 overall. Short goalie for the boys. High aggressiveness. I'll pass. Matthew Tkachuk doesn't look terrible. I think his shot kind of keeps him where he needs to be, and his skating is above average. But everywhere else, outside of body checking, durability, and fighting, he definitely disappoints. Victor Hedman, 86 overall. This is a beauty of a card. 6'6". He's fast. The only thing about it is, didn't they just release a higher overall Hedman? So I think I think I'd just rather go with that card instead of this heavy hitters card, because I don't really need him to be a heavy hitter. If that card wasn't released, then I'd say, yeah, go and pick yourself up one of these Hedmans, but thanks to that, I'm gonna say no. Matthew Barnaby, as a 6'1", he's pretty fast. He's an 84 overall with 94 acceleration, agility, and speed. I like the sound of that. His shooting shows up as a 73, but his accuracy is 78 and power is 83. Interesting. I don't know what is bringing that stat down, considering his only other stat that's under 73 is strength at 72. That's kind of bizarre. His shooting should be closer to like an 80. But no, this seems like a great card. And in a world where the 84 overalls are probably going to be pretty cheap, like under 10K eventually. Maybe not right now. I mean, that's 100K. That's not even under 100K. Right now he's 50K, 40K. Okay, well, if you can get him under 10K, that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. But until then, I wouldn't worry about it. Evander Kane, another 84 overall. Little bit taller. He's got the X Factor synergy. That's nice. Not as fast. That's okay. He's got a better shot, though. Overall, though, I mean, he's just a slightly upgraded Evander Kane with better body checking, fighting, kind of like Hedman. Like, if an 84 Evander Kane is out, you don't need to pay the extra for the heavy hitters card. That synergy's not going to be make or break at all. Maybe make or break your bank account. So, yeah, we have desirable cards, but not for the price that they're going for. But if they were cheaper, I'd probably pick up some of these cards. Definitely if you're starting like a new team, and if instead of the base cards you can pick up these cards, then yeah, that'd be great. So those are my thoughts on the worst event that we're probably gonna have. Stick to the Master Set players from the previous event, but maybe, just maybe, next week's heavy hitters will be better, so I'll be back with a video breaking down those cards.